All right. Good morning, good afternoon. Today I'm going to be getting ready for like a rave festival. I'm going to be showing you all my makeup look. I'm just going to adjust the camera. Yeah. Okay, so perfect. You can see me. I'm going to try to do my hair, but I'm not sure my hair is going to be dry before the end of the video. So let's just get going here. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer first. This is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer, which is significantly more expensive than this, and it's just supposed to help like grip your makeup and hold it onto your face. So I'm going to put this all over my face. You can tell my face doesn't like to be touched because my face is all red, but that's okay. So I'm just going to a little bit more like on the spots where I get oily here, just because I do really want to keep my makeup on all day, because I think this thing goes from like 2 p.m. to like midnight, so it's going to be intense and I'm going to be very tired, but we'll see. I don't remember what time it ended last night, but I know it starts at 2 and I'm not getting there till like 2:30 or 3, but it's going to be intense. I also put on sunscreen, so I'm waiting for all that to dry before I put on this little gem, but we're gonna get there. I did just wet my beauty blender, so I'm going to go in here with my Uoma Beauty Foundation. Hopefully my face is dried down enough from all of that. I'm just gonna be patting this into my face here. I'm just trying to get good coverage. I might go in one more time and just touch up some of the spots that didn't get covered as much. Just because, again, this is going to be a very long, sweaty day for me probably, so I do want as much coverage as I can get for my face. So I feel like my cheeks normally don't look that blended, so I'm going to go back in, do a little bit the cheeks here. And then just like my T-zone too, just getting all of that covered, cover up my acne and things as well on my face, because you know, it just always has to be when I have something to do that my skin decides it doesn't want to play nice with me. Alright, just a little bit on my eyelids here also. I don't normally touch my makeup up this much, like I just kind of whatever goes on my face goes on my face, but again, music festival, rave thing. Trying to put a little bit more effort in today than I would normally. So I saw this like trick, like makeup hack tip thing on like TikTok. And so once you're done with all like your liquid and cream products, you go in with a setting spray and just set it all down. And it seemed to have helped me so far. So I just went in with my Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray and I set all my foundation here so that hopefully it lasts a long time. And I am just fanning it a little bit also, just to like get it to dry down a little bit faster here. While I do that, I'm gonna lay out all of my powders that I need also. Okay, got everything, get all the brushes. All right, I'm gonna move on to the face powder portion of today. So I think this is dry enough. I'm also going to prep. So again, another like TikTok hack I saw is like you put all your setting powder on your face and then you get like a little damp towel and then you just kind of like pat it in to your face because it helps make it stay. So I'm just gonna load up my face with setting powder here. I am going in with my cheaper Juvia's Place setting powder just because if I'm using a lot of setting powder, it's going to get pricey quickly. So just put in setting powder all over my face, trying to go in like pretty heavy with it just so that I can go in and do that little TikTok hack and just use like a wet towel and really get my face to stay all day because I will be outside raving for the next 10 hours. Which is funny because I went to this festival like 2 years ago, like pre-COVID. I guess it's like 3 years ago now, pre-COVID. And I just remember being like so tired because I'm like a big midday napper. And I'm like, I just want to take a nap, but I can't just like take a nap at this festival. Like, that's going to look bad. So I know I'm going to want a nap, but I'm not going to get one. But I did sleep in pretty late today, so I should be okay. But kind of that bummer about festivals. I'm just going to pat my face with a damp towel. Just hopefully this keeps my makeup in place. I think I showered too late because now my hair is like all wet, but that's okay. I'm also going to put on this little gem as I wait for this to dry down now. I also didn't realize that like the bottom gem is like crooked. So I'm going to try to put this one on the bottom and then try to like fix it. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it. I might just have to chop it off. Hello, Sterling Dragon. I'm doing well. I'm hyped for my big festival. I hope you're doing well also. Let me even figure out how I want to get this off of here. Oh my gosh, I'm peeling off the gem, or like the sticky part, not the whole thing. Okay, let's try this here. I also don't want to get too many of my like fingerprints on this. I'm nervous. But this is from Shein. This was like very affordable. So I think I'm just going to place it like here. I think that's maybe like up a little bit more. I don't know. I guess I can always finesse with the placement, but that's pretty good. I also need to fix this one that's crooked, which I don't know. Yeah, I've been going to a fair number of raves. It's funny because, oh my gosh, okay, all right, well, I guess we just lost the bottom to this, so. This had been planned for a while. Like, someone bought me these tickets, like, as a grad gift, so I am gonna wear, like, my little grad sash with this, but yeah, the last one was just kind of like a spur of the moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, Cascade's in town. I'm like, I need to go. So I guess I don't need to go, but I'm like, I should go. Hold on, I'm like meeting up with a bunch of people too, so I'm just making sure all of that is figured out. But yeah, I have not been to something like so long like this in a while. So we'll see how I do. Because I went to a concert probably like a month ago that was like 5 hours. And that was like way too long for me. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes for me. But okay. Moving right along. Yeah, we got the sparkle gems. I don't really do like face gems, but I just feel like this just like, I don't know. It's got the pizzazz. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a couple more gems on my face. I'm rapidly running out of time. So moving on. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal powder here. I love the way this sparkles. This looks super fun. I also hope I don't get this sunburned into my chest because that happened to me the last time and it was very embarrassing going to work with like this like outline sunburned onto my chest. But I did put on sunscreen before this, so we should be in better shape this time than last time, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I feel like I'm like such a concert person, and just because there have been like no concerts in a while, I just feel like I've gone to like everything. Like I have so many like concerts that like I have like upcoming. I guess not so many. I have like 3, but I've gone to like 3 already this summer, I think. For me, it's just like sometimes I just see them come up. I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything, and the tickets aren't that expensive. So I'm like, well, let's go. I'm now gonna go in with my bronzer. Kind of add some dimension and color to my face. I'm just starting at like the top of my ear, just bringing that on down. It's been a little bit cooler, at least like where I live this summer. I know that's like not the case, I think, for most of the United States. Like I know it's been like a warm summer, like there's been like heat waves and things, but it's been like a cooler summer here, so I'm like a little bit worried I'm gonna get very cold at night because last night I went out and it was like 61 degrees and I'm like, well, probably I'm going to need to bring a jacket of some sort, but we'll see. And I'll show you guys like the full outfit in, I guess not a sec when I'm done, but in a few minutes when I'm done here. Am I gonna blind people with this? Now I'm like worried. Now I'm like second guessing this, but I've already put it on, so I guess it's staying. I guess I can always take it off too if it's like too much or if it's like bothering me. I also just don't want to be uncomfortable also. It was like a big thing. Because like I'm just going to be there so long, like I don't want to be uncomfortable in any way. Like I don't know how girls wear like the really tall like Rave boots like for several hours like to these things. Like I don't know. I just feel like my feet would kill me. A little bit of NARS blush here. So I'm just gonna end up like wearing like really comfy Vans with like, I don't, probably not gonna wear like low cut socks. I'm probably just gonna wear like regular socks just so that like I know that I'm comfy. Even though I'm not gonna be able to take a nap, it'll be okay. So I'm just going in a little bit heavier in the apples of my cheeks and just pushing this color back and blending it with my bronzer. Okay, I really like the way this cheek turned out. Not so much this one, but we're gonna fix it. I went a little too low, I think, with the blush, but we can just bring this back up a little bit, hopefully. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll go back with a little bit of face powder and just kind of bring this cheek up a little bit there. Okay. That looks a little bit better. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with highlighter. I think I'm gonna go in a little bit heavier with this just because it is a Rave. Although the blush does have like a little bit of sparkle to it, so we're already out here sparkling. But I'm gonna go in a little bit heavier with this just for, you know, pizzazz. I used to put like the little half moons on my face. I guess I could do that. I just don't entirely know what I'm gonna do with my hair because it's not dry and I was going to curl it, but I think the fact that it's not dry, I'm just gonna have to show up and like let it finish air drying when I'm there, so I don't know if I'm gonna pin it up, but I might do like a little bit of just like loose like rhinestones glued onto my face. All right, that looks pretty good. A little bit of nose highlight. Now we're glowing. All right, moving on to the eyes. I think I am gonna keep the eyes kind of simpler here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Kat Von D Shake Eyeshadow Primer. It is like more of like a clear priming water than like a skin colored primer, which I like better because then I don't have to blend it as much. But just going in with this all over my lid, just hopefully my eyeshadow color stays all day, or at least it stays until it's dark, then no one can see me, but have that looking good. Also put on a little bit of lipstick primer here as well, my little MAC Prep and Prime, the last of my nice lip primer. Now I use like cheaper ones because I'm like, you can't justify like this cost for like $24. Like, I don't know, that's just a chapstick, but this is a special occasion, so we're gonna go in with it. I'm gonna go in with my Tartelette Baby Bloom palette. Thank you, Gionat. I'm glad you think I'm rave ready. We're getting there. We're getting there. I still need to finish up my eye makeup, and I think I'm gonna try to glue on a couple more rhinestones. I don't know where I put my bag of rhinestones. I'm just gonna show up there and blind everyone, I guess is the goal for today. Is this one of the best raves ever? It's like a big festival, so it starts at like 2 o'clock, and I think it goes until like 10 or like midnight. So it's definitely one of the longer ones, and of course, like the headliner like performs like last, so it's just gonna be a long day. It's a really great one, but it's just really long, and for me, like I don't know, I have a hard time with these really long raves because I'm like I'm tired, I want a nap, or like I don't know, I'm like tired of just like buying overpriced drinks and overpriced food. But I don't know, that makes me sound like such a Karen, but it's true. That's how I feel. All right, I am going in with the color Dahlia here, this one, and just then over my lid. I do feel like it looks a little bit heavy right now, but I am going to go in with a white and just touch up the brow bone so it's a little bit more smudged. Just gonna smudge this one out a little bit here. Plus, I need it to last all day, so that's okay. Just a little bit more on the lid. I'm gonna go in with a tiny brush and just go a little bit underneath the eye here, just really get that cohesive look that I like. I probably should be looking in this tiny mirror I have in front of me instead of the mirror that's like 4 feet from me. I remember getting a 4-ounce drink for $12. Oh my gosh, that is too much. Was that at like a big like festival? I feel like that's when they like overcharge for drinks, is like at these really big ones. I remember getting quite a few of them and getting ripped off. Yeah, that's terrible. I think these ones, I think the drinks are like, I don't know, like $12 or $15, but it's not like a 4-ounce drink, like you're getting like a big mixed drink, but it still gets so pricey. And I'm just like, I know because I'm going to be there for so many hours, I'm like, oh, I'm going to end up buying some of these, and I don't like doing that. But thankfully, I like volunteered to be like the driver, so I'm not going to drink too much, which saves me money. That's like if any of you watched the one time I tried to do like a stream where I was like drinking, like I don't know, I can't handle alcohol that well, so I don't drink too much of it, so save myself a little bit of money there. All right, I'm also going in with a little bit of this glitter color here. I'm just putting this all over my lid, trying to do like a nice little inner corner here as well. All right. It's looking pretty good. So now I'm just going to take another eyeshadow palette and I'm going to just make it look a little bit less harsh on top. Just highlight the brow bone and just soften this color up a little bit here so it has less of a harsh line. I only grabbed the second palette just because it has like this like whitish color, more like of my skin color in here, so just needed to blend this. And I wish the other one came with it, then it would be like the perfect everyday palette, but that's okay. It does come with a shimmer version, which is like on my eyelid, but it's not gonna work for me. All right. Purple plants. I like the jewels, Catherine. Thank you. I think we're going to do a couple more on the eyes, but like so far I'm pretty hyped about this. I did break off the bottom part, so it did have like one of these top pieces here too, but it was on crooked. Now it's broken off, so that's okay. I'm now going to go into a little bit of eyeliner and try to do like a thin little line here. I am going to put on some false eyelashes, just some. I think I'm just going to do half lashes. Again, I don't want to be uncomfortable today. It's funny because I was looking at like my like throwback photos to the last time I went to this, like 3 years ago. So I was like 3 years younger. But like I just started getting into wearing false lashes, and I remember wearing these huge lashes to work like every day for the week leading up to it. So my eyes would be used to like wearing these false lashes, and like It was kind of crazy. I was wearing kind of crazy lashes. These ones are a little bit more natural, but we're gonna glue a little bit of rhinestones on, I think, here. I think I'm still doing good on time, so we're not bad. I am going in with a little bit of mascara, just so that when I'm ready to do the lashes, they're ready. I think I got some of this in my eye. Please hold. But this is the Pacifica Vegan Collagen Lash Primer. Let me see if any of this is in my eyeball, or if just I'm blinking out glitter. You need to like get the glitter off my face a little bit that fell. But this eyeshadow is pretty decent about not having too much glitter fall all over me, so that's pretty nice. I'm just gonna go in here with just like a couple of swipes of mascara. Oops, I just hit my eyelid. Should be okay. Just so that my false lashes have something to hang on to. And then it's not just like false lash and then nothing. I do have a little bit of like natural lashes, so showing through also. And in a second, I'm going to step off camera just so that I can do my lower lashes, because otherwise I will smear this all over my face. Alright, let me try to do my lower lashes here. So without smearing this on my face, because that's happened, and then I have to redo so much stuff, and it's very annoying. Okay, I still got it on my face, so it's okay. That's on me. You can see like the little dot down there, but I can always clean it up with a little bit of a Q-tip. I guess I can clean up my whole like makeup look too with this a little bit here. All right, I'm just cleaning up the edges here a little bit. Okay, looks pretty good. I'm gonna call that good on the mascara, just so that my false lashes have something to hang on to. Now we're gonna do my brows here. Okay, I'm gonna get my lashes out and my other glue so that I'm ready. Okay, but now I'm going to, oh my gosh, dropping everything I own. I'm gonna do my brows. Is the weather at least good? Yeah, it's, let me see what the weather is here. Like, it's cool, it's not like super hot, which for me, like, I can handle being hot. For me, like, I'm not that good at handling being cold, so I'm mostly worried about the fact that it's gonna get down to like the 60s, like the low 60s tonight, but it's 77 right now, and it's only gonna get to a high of 80, so it's really, it's not too bad. So I'm gonna go in with my little Morphe brow pencil here and just try to draw on some eyebrows for myself. I do have like a little bit of brow, but this is not enough brow for me. And you'll see why in a second if you haven't seen one of my other makeup videos. But for me, I feel like doing my makeup is like one of my favorite like hobbies, I guess. I don't know if it's classified as a hobby because I do it every day to get ready for work, but this is, I feel like, one of my favorite hobbies, I guess, just doing my face. I used to do it like on my day off, like I would just do like a more like crazy, like not like crazy, but like a more involved look. And I would just spend like hours doing my makeup. So I did end up working at a makeup store briefly for like 6 months, just as like a second job to get like a discount. And I also did it while I was going to school for a little bit, but it's one of my favorite things to just stream and just show you all. I don't feel like I have like a huge variety of like stuff that I do, so I don't know if that makes it less interesting or like I feel like it makes me more relatable, but I don't know. I just like hate sometimes watching these like makeup videos and the person uses like 4 different like eyeshadow palettes. I'm like, well, great, now I need to buy like 4 different eyeshadow palettes if I want to copy this look. For me, I'm like, I don't know, everything I need better be in one. All right, that looks decent. I can always go in with a Q-tip and fix that up. I just need to make these a little bit more symmetrical. Okay. It's looking not bad. Unfortunately, my eyes are different shapes, so it does make things a little bit harder, but we're working through it. Yeah, like, I don't know, when I watch makeup videos, they're like, okay, so I'm gonna use like one color from all of these, and it's like, well, great, like if I like that look, now I have to buy like all of these, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky, but that was for me, like how I learned to do makeup was like watching YouTube videos. So like when someone would have like, they're like, oh, get these, all these products, or people like, oh, I'm gonna use like 2 different foundations and like 2 different like this on my face. I'm like, really? Like now I gotta get 2 of those, like. So I don't know. For me, like I try to just stick to like one of each product. Plus it gets like pricey. Like if I were to buy like all 4 of the things, just get like one color out of each. So like it adds up. Especially because makeup is not cheap. Like, if any of you have ever bought or like bought as a gift for someone, it is like not cheap. Like there's some of it that is a little bit cheaper, but like a lot of the nicer stuff is like it gets pricey. Alright, I'm actually feeling pretty decent about my eyebrows today. I'm not mad at these. I feel like normally on days where I have like something important, my brows like don't cooperate with me. It's like, oh, you have something important today? Let's look bad. And it's like, okay, really? These look similar enough though. Like I'm happy as long as they look similar enough. I just want this one a little bit more like rounded in the front here. I don't know. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. And I'm just gonna go in and feather out the front here a little bit. Go in with a little bit of brow gel here. Just keep all my eyebrows I just drew on for myself in place. And I'm gonna go in and set all of this again with my NYX matte setting powder or setting spray. I don't know if this is setting spray or finishing spray. Setting spray, but it gives you a matte finish. Are you curling your hair today? I am eventually going to curl my hair, I think, but my hair is still wet and I don't want to fry off my hair. But I'll definitely post as a thumbnail picture, like what the final look does look like. But let me grab my rhinestones and the lipstick I'm going to wear. So I will be right back. All right. I might curl my hair at my friend's house that I'm meeting up at, like if we have time. Because I'm also bringing outfits for someone else, so there might be like a little bit of time where I could curl my hair, but I don't know. It's pretty wet still, so this might end up honestly being like, I'll just have to let it air dry. And then whatever it looks like is what it looks like, but I guess that's on me for not getting up earlier to shower. Hello, the watcher. I guess you're doing more than just watching today. You look gorgeous. Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go with my little tiny half lashes, and these are just like normal like false eyelashes that I like chop down a bit so that they only cover part of my eye, just because I feel like these are more comfortable for me. So I'm gonna scoot you all over here so that you can see me in this mirror, and I can get a little bit closer. Make sure I grab the correct eye here. Okay. I'm trying to blow on the lash a little bit just so that it stays when I put it on my eye, which it's not doing so far, but it's gotta let go at some point. Okay, my tweezers are very sticky for some reason. Probably because I was gluing rhinestones on my face with these same tweezers. Alright, just pulling this lash to the edge of my eye here, making sure that the inner corners, the outer corner here, like really stuck down nicely. Because then I think this just adds like a little something. It just adds like a little pizzazz. Nothing crazy, and I know I'm going to be comfortable all day in these, so. Alright, that's sticking pretty good to my face. I just don't want my lashes to fly off. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to go in, put glue on this one. I've never been to a camping rave. If anyone's been to a camping rave, let me know what it's like. I don't know Korean. I'm actually Chinese, so I don't know Korean. I also don't know Chinese, so I guess that doesn't help. Alright, hopefully this is dry enough to put on. But yeah, I don't know. I was like looking at these rave outfits, and they had like all like the cutoff deadlines for like when you had to get your order in by for all these different like raves and like music festivals and things. And like one of them was this like 4-day like foresty one, and I'm like, that's kind of crazy. And then there was like FAQ section was like, oh, like how to shower at this thing. I'm like, oh yeah, that's not my vibe. But it's kind of interesting. I kind of just want to hear from someone like what it's like. Like I feel like that's for people that are like outdoorsy or like really really into EDM. But like for me, like I don't know, like if I have to go to the FAQ section, like as I'm buying tickets, like figure out how I'm gonna shower at the thing, I don't think it's for me. I'm having such a hard time putting this lash on, and I don't know why. I'm just not sticking to my face. Okay, there we go. Try to pull this one down a little bit here. Okay, that looks decent. I like what the other eye looks like better, but that's okay. I don't know why I could barely get this one on. I don't know when I was struggling. I do not do modeling. I'm an analyst for a living, believe it or not. I like work from home and I analyze stuff all day. I wish. I'm like too short to be a model. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. At least like in like the little preview window here I have the stream, I'm feeling good about it. I'm gonna put on, okay, I guess I'm gonna put on the rhinestones before I put on lipstick, because I feel like I would accidentally brush against my lips. I'm trying to glue these on. How tall are you? I'm 5 foot exactly. If Laura, like I'm 5'1.5", so like you could round me to 5'1", but like 5 foot, like 5'1" is like not tall enough for any of that. So they size you before letting you model. Yeah, I mean, I feel like generally they want people that are really tall, because clothing looks better on people that are really tall, because they're just like skinnier sometimes because they're taller, and just like it looks better, like there's more space. I'm just like very short, so for me like everything's like very compacted looking, which I don't think is kind of like the look that they want. But I've been in like a couple of fashion shows just like when I was in high school and stuff, but I mean that was just like for my high school. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of rhinestones here. Wish me luck. I did these on my other stream, and okay, just drop that one. It took me like 20 minutes to do all of this, and I didn't end up even loving what I did. But I think I'm just gonna do like a couple of accent ones like under my eye, and we're gonna call that good. Yeah, I was born and raised in the United States. All right, blowing on this a little bit so that it stays once I put it on my face, hopefully. All right, I think I'm gonna put it over here. I don't want to get it in like the little like fold of my eye, like where I blink. So I think it's like a little bit lower than normal, but that's okay. I'm striving for comfort today. This is gonna be a long day. Got my sweatpants on until like the last minute, so but I'll show you guys the full outfit in a sec. Once I'm a little more done with all of this. My natural hair color is, it's hard to tell because it's like it's wet right now, but my hair color is naturally, it's like this color. It's like a dark brown, but I dye the bottom like a blondish, like lighter brown. But naturally my hair color is like, it's dark brown. It's like quite a dark brown, but it's not quite black. I'm half white and half Asian, so my hair is like dark brown instead of black. A little bit of the white genes in there. But part of the white that I am is Swedish, and like Swedish people traditionally have very light blonde hair, so just mixing like the genes, I end up with like really, really dark brown hair, but like it's not quite black. All right, another rhinestone. Oh, okay, this one's still on my hand. I do like black hair. I think it looks very pretty, just like the uniformness of it. Like, plus like a lot of people that have black hair, they take like really great care of it. So it just is like super silky and nice. So I do like it. I don't necessarily wish that I had it. Like I am like fairly happy with my hair color, but okay, just lost that one. Moving on to a different rhinestone, but it's very pretty. All right. I feel like I've gotten one rhinestone on. I'm already starting to struggle, but it's all right. Maybe I'll move over to the other side of my face, but I don't necessarily share my age, but I do drink on my stream, so you do know I'm over 21, but I'm not gonna share my age. I guess also like another hint is that I do have a master's degree, so I'm probably a little bit older than you think. But it's those Asian genes, like you know, like I've stayed like pretty young looking, thankfully. You're 23, nice. Good age. Okay. Rhinestones are going out, I think. Oh, these aren't cool anymore. Okay, let me try to. Alright, I got this on my face. Now let me put it where I actually want it to go. Okay, I still don't like the placement of this one. I'm gonna move it some more before the glue dries. I feel like this one's gonna be the first one to fall off because I've moved it so many times, but we'll see how it goes. I'm from India. Nice. I have never been. But I hear there's some parts that are very beautiful. Yeah, I don't see them as much. I feel like it's definitely much easier just to get like the whole like sticker gems and to individually glue them on, but I don't know. I feel like for me, like I love just like the little glitz of like the rhinestones. It just adds like a little something, a little pizzazz. I feel like I am having such a hard time like gluing these on though that I'm like, how often do I want to do this? Because I feel like my makeup itself didn't take that long, but like gluing all of these on my face has. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm fairly happy with that. I might actually do like one more. Like, is this too close to where my eye blinks? I might do like one more, like up. I was gonna do one more down, but I think up might be the direction I want to go in. Do I have any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos. I did at one point get my eyebrows tattooed, which is like not really a tattoo. It's just like microblading where they just kind of like, it doesn't get as deep as a tattoo because it only lasts for a couple of years, but I don't have any. I've thought about it. It's just like, I feel like for me, it's kind of like something where it's like, could I really do a good enough job of picking something that I would like it forever, for life? Like, I don't think so. But I'm like more of a piercing gal. I do have like 9 piercings. I have like 6 on this year and like 3 on this year. So I feel like that's kind of my like cool thing. Plus, like, I like it because I can cover them at work or like anywhere and like no one knows. It's like my own little kind of like, ouch, rebellious secret. I just stabbed myself in the eye with my tweezers, but that's alright. We're doing okay. Alright, these are looking fairly symmetrical. I'm fairly happy with this. But I've thought about it. I've thought about getting tattoos. I just haven't done it. But more of a piercing gal, I guess. Because like if I decide I like hate any of these, I could always just like easily take them out. And it's just like a little hole that's left behind. Like if I decide like later on that like I hate a tattoo, like I don't know. I mean, you can get them lasered off, but I think they just like still, even when you get them lasered, it's like extremely painful and like sometimes it doesn't like fully go away even then. And it's pricey too. It's pricey to get the tattoo, pricey to remove it if you end up not liking it. Alright, I'm gonna do one more up here. Okay, I think that looks good. I kind of like this up here. I also just hit myself with my tweezers again, but it's fine as long as I don't start bleeding. That would really ruin this makeup look if I started bleeding right now, but it's okay. So far, so good. All right, last rhinestone. I'm not gonna do any more. I'm just having such a hard time with these. I'm gonna jinx myself, but the last couple I feel like have gone on pretty smoothly. But I'll put on a little bit of lipstick, show you guys the full fit, and hopefully I'm able to do something. Hopefully I'm able to curl my hair like later, but I don't know. It's still, my hair is still so wet. So I don't know. I think it's just gonna have to air dry. Okay. Somehow this gem did not stick to my face, and now I need a little bit more glue. It's funny because I knew it. I knew I was gonna say this is going well, and then I jinxed myself. These are much easier to grab than like the other rhinestones I was using last night, and I don't know why. Because they all came in the same package, but I don't know. The ones last night were so much harder to put on. Alright, let me just try to grab this again. I'm gonna place it here. No, it's not going here. Maybe it did. Hold on, let me just adjust this here before it sticks to my face in the wrong spot. Okay. That's looking pretty good. I'm fairly happy with this. I don't understand anything about makeup. I just wash my face with soap and that's it. That works. That works. I do feel like moisturizing is key. I feel like if you can like get just like a little bit of moisturizing and like sunscreen in your like skincare routine, you're good. That's really like all you need. For me, like, I don't know. I don't necessarily need all this, but I like all of it. It makes me feel better about myself. But as long as you're moisturizing your skin and protecting it from the sun, that's really all you need. Okay, feeling good about this. Feeling good. Feeling super jazzy. Put on my lipstick here. Make sure my lip primer is still doing its thing, and I'll show you guys the full fit. You don't need anything extra. We all need sunscreen. Unless you live somewhere that's super cold, but like I would definitely recommend sunscreen no matter where you live or who you are. You definitely do not want to have like wrinkles like later on, and like I feel like the number one reason people get wrinkles is because of sun damage. So I would recommend sunscreen. You could take that recommendation or leave it. But for me, I do think sunscreen's super vital. But yeah, soap definitely works. Whatever works for you. All right, that looks pretty decent. I do work out sometimes. I usually go on walks, but I do have a little workout trampoline that I use sometimes. I sometimes stream workout stuff. I haven't in a while, but I do try to work out. I try to always go on walks every day. Around my neighborhood, at least. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let me just smile, see how it's looking. Okay, yeah, pretty good. Touch at the bottom. Alright. Pretty good. Let me just get a little bit more. I'm trying to do more of like the cute girl makeup thing, like where you don't necessarily highlight your cupid's bow, you just kind of go over it, but this looks pretty cute. Pretty happy with it. It's 1:34 a.m. here in India and I'm still awake. Yeah, I mean, I stay up till probably like 2 o'clock most nights, so like I'm not here to like shame you for being up till 1:30 because I'm normally up till 2, but yeah, if you have an early morning job, probably not desirable to be up that late. Okay, I'm just fixing this a little bit more, but feeling pretty happy with it. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing with my hair, but just let it keep air drying and then hopefully I can curl when I get to my friend's house to get ready. But this is the final look. You sleep at 3:30. Wow. Let me show you guys the full thing. Let me just put this over here and show you guys like the full look. So I've got, oh no, I just slid part of these down. I feel like I am gonna need to put like some sort of like band-aids or something like on these because I feel like these straps are going to scratch me, but I'm gonna put this on here, and we got these little like band collars here, but yeah, this is the final look. Pretty happy with it. I like it. I think it's gonna be a vibe. I saw someone wearing their grad sash at another like rave I went to, and I thought it was a cool look. So now I'm doing it because hey, may as well show that thing off. But yeah, I'm glad you guys like the fit. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me, watching me do my makeup. Hopefully you all have a fun rest of your days. Enjoy the weekend. I'm gonna go enjoy mine. Hopefully I don't get sunburned. Hopefully I stay comfortable. Wish me luck. Send me all the good vibes, like the plur vibes, whatever that phrase is. But thank you all for hanging out. I am leaving. I'm gonna go meet up at a friend's house, get my other friend her outfit pieces as well. Maybe stop by, get some more alcohol on the way. But yeah, this is the look. Thank you all for hanging out. I will try to stream something tomorrow. I don't know what yet, but I do try to stream daily. So if you're not already, be sure to follow. Appreciate all of you for hanging out. Have a good rest of your Saturday.